No, I've seen it and heard it a bunch of times. So the more you're comfortable with defending it, getting out of it, being, knowing what good position is to not get headlocked or where you can, better suited you are to avoid it. So especially if you know the guy's a headlocker and it's late in the match and you're winning, I would really keep my hips in and head up, especially from an underhook position, and would probably take advantage of his headlock instead of getting headlocked. Show another easy throw to do in all styles from the 2-on-1. So 2-on-1 again, boom, a lot of times. And another quick thing before we move on and why this opens up. When I'm getting 2-on-1, the best defense is peel top hand. Come here. But what happens a lot is guys will pull far elbow. And yeah, I can get my underhook, but also it sets up my move from here if I'm the 2-on-1 guy. So when guys pull this far elbow, so when I like to wait for people to pull that far elbow, and as soon as I feel it, I'll rip this. I hear it called the Gadsden because Gadsden pinned Snyder in it, but I've seen a lot of people do it in different ways. I think I learned it originally from Gene Mills, but I actually, this Russian guy he separated my shoulder in kind of a shady way in practice, and then I was out with a separated shoulder for months. My first match back in New York was that Russian guy. I hate this guy. He had the audacity to ask me if he could sleep on my couch after he broke my shoulder. I'm like, no, we're not friends. It was like after practice, and he just tossed me over his head. He didn't explain what we were doing. Anyways, he's a big headlocker. So another good headlock defense thing is, if I got a 2-on-1, it's going to be really hard for this guy to throw me. I'm controlling his whole body here. Late in the match, or if I know this guy's a big thrower, if I can stick to my 2-on-1s, I mean, Illinois Greco, we're great at this. This guy's probably not going to be able to throw me here. But I know the guy's a headlocker, so I'm already on 2-on-1. And whenever I feel someone pull that far elbow, this move's there. So in Greco, I'm just going to step around. Freestyle, you could hook. But as soon as I feel him pull that elbow, I'm waiting for it. I'm going to punch, and I'm going to step around. Come on top. And get hit in all styles. In Greco, you just can't hook the leg. And what I'll see a lot is people will come out in front and try and turn the latch off. It's not that. And I hit this on a lot of foreigners, and I love it because it's not that high a risk of a throw. I'm like going sideways. I'm not really going across my own back. And another little tweak for my 2-on-1 is that a lot of guys 2-on-1 here, I try and put my own elbow in front of my chest. It's just a little adjustment. It takes no more strength or anything, but it keeps him from being able to clear out when he does pull far elbow. I'm here, so when he pulls far elbow, this arm is trapped. You can't really get his underhook on this side. So another good point is keep this tight here and look at the adjustment it does to his shoulder. So if I feel him pull far elbow, I'm going to punch this as hard as I can, lean, side step. Boom. When I'm landing, boom. Hips rolling back on top. I see a lot of guys hit this and they hook the leg. Whatever you want to do as far as that goes, if it's in folk style. This one is one of those moves right away. I don't want to feel it and come up here, let them feel that I'm coming up on a hook or come out in front. I can wait a little bit with him grabbing this and resist, but once I go, I go. Everything's simultaneously gonna happen. I'm gonna sidestep, I'm gonna punch, I'm gonna punch this underhook as hard as I can, and drop, boom! So, this one's a nice and easy one. You get hit in all styles. Does anybody want to see it again? You want to try it? All right. I'm pushing. I feel him. Boom. You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
Simple enough, right? Don't circle out in front of them. And turn into this. You're making it harder on yourself, and it's easier to defend. It's just a side step. Boom. Side step, punch, and lean. Another reason why I like it that it's low risk is, if for whatever reason I feel like he's not going over, I can push him away. It's a punch. It's a low risk punch. I'm controlling this arm. I'm stepping around. He's not going to be able to grab my legs. Stepping around, punching. If I feel like I got a bail, I can just punch and let go. Usually I have a good feeling if whether I'm going to get it or not. The sooner the better. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3.